right? Right to right to receive a copy of the tenancy agreement at the commencement of tenancy, right to demand rent reduction if the landlord makes improvement to the property. Option C, right to receive receipts for all the payments made to the landlord. Option D, right to enjoy quiet possession of the accommodation. What should be the correct answer?
B, Bangalore.
Yes. What's gonna be the correct answer of this question?
B, Bangalore. Right to
B.
receive reduction.
Yes, exactly. Right to receipt is the correct answer. Now, heading towards next question. What is the maximum
Sir, the
amount of
screen
security?
sharing has been stopped. We are not able to see.
Okay. Just give me a moment. Let me see. Wait for a second. Is it visible now?
Yes.
Yes. Now, so next question number 2 is, what is the maximum amount of security deposit a landlord can legally demand? A landlord can legally demand what amount of security deposit? What amount as security deposit? 1 month rent, 2 month rent, 3 month rent, or 6 month rent? What is the correct answer? Yes. What is the correct answer?
3 months. 3 months rent.
Yes, it's 3 months rent. Perfect. Now, question number 3. Under what conditions can a landlord increase the rent? A landlord can increase the rent in which of the following conditions? First, at the discretion once in a year, only if the cost of utility increase as per the agreement with the maximum annual increase specified in the act, only if the tenant agrees to the increase, right? Under which of the following conditions the landlord can increase the rent? Yes, its answer is C. Tanvi, you are correct. Yes, as per the agreement with maximum annual increase specified in the act. Now, which of the following is not a ground of eviction of tenant? Which of the following is not a ground of eviction of tenant? Habitual default in rent payment, minor damage to the property, using the accommodation for the purpose other than those agreed upon in the lease, becoming a social nuisance. What is the correct answer? Question number 4.
B, Bangalore. Minor damage to the property.
Yes, Malavi, you are correct. Tanvi, you are also correct. Now, question number 5. What is the notice period required for a landlord to evict a tenant from their own occupation? For their own occupation. Like if the landlord want to remove or evict the tenant because the landlord himself wants to get the occupation of that particular uh, premises, then what is the time period? 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, 1 year. What is the correct answer? Yes, it's 3 months. 3 months, not 1 month, right? 1 month ka exception is available only when that person is army personnel, widow, senior citizen. Remember it, right?
Yes.
Now, question number 6. What is the landlord's obligation regarding the disposal of domestic garbage? To provide garbage disposal facilities within the property, to ensure that the tenant disposes of garbage responsibly, to explain municipal garbage disposal system to the tenant, to collect and dispose of tenant's garbage. What is the correct answer? Yes.
C, Chennai.
Yes, C Chennai, C Calcutta is the correct answer. Now, question number 7. Yes, Tanvi, you are also correct. Who is responsible for minor recurring repairs within the accommodation? Minor recurring repairs, right? The landlord, the tenant, both landlord and tenant share the responsibility, depend on the specific terms of the agreement. What is the correct answer?
Tenant.
Minor recurring repairs. Yes. What is the correct answer? माइनर रिपेयर्स को कौन डील करता है? Yes,
Tenant.
it is dealt by tenant. Yes, Aishwarya, Tanvi, both of you are correct. Now, question number 8. What is the definition of social nuisance according to the Act? Any behavior that disrupts the landlord, any behavior that disrupts the peace and quiet of the neighborhood, any behavior that causes damage to the property, any behavior that violates local law. What is social nuisance? Yes,
B
we have a
Bangalore.
B Bangalore.
yes, it's B Bangalore. Aishwarya, Malavi, Tanvi, all of you are correct. Now, next question. What is the maximum amount the landlord can charge from the tenant for annual upkeep of the accommodation? Annual upkeep of the accommodation के लिए what is the amount that landlord can charge from the tenant? That is 1 week
1
rent,
month.
2 week rent. Yes, it's 1 month. Aishwarya, you are correct. Its correct answer is option C, Calcutta. That is 1 month's rent. Next, question number 10. Within how many days of admitting a tenant must the landlord file information within the local police station? Within how many days of admitting the tenant must the landlord file information with the local police station? 3 days, 5 days, 7 days, 10 days. What is the time period prescribed? Yesterday we have discussed.
7 days.
Yes.
C.
Yes,
Chennai.
it's seven days. See Chennai. Now, question number 11. Can a tenant sublet any portion of the accommodation? Yes, no, never. Only with the written permission of landlord. Only if subletting does not affect the landlord. What is the correct answer?
No, never.
No, never. Aishwarya, you are correct. Tanvi, you are also correct. No, never. What is the landlord's obligation regarding the security deposit? What is landlord obligation regarding the security deposit? To invest the security deposit for their own benefit, to return the security deposit to the tenant at the end of tenancy, to use the security deposit to cover any damage caused by the tenant, to hold the security deposit until the end of the lease term. This question you have to answer slide wisely. What is the correct answer?
B Bangalore.
Yes, B Bangalore is the correct answer. Tanvi, Aishwarya, both of you are correct. Now, which authority has the power to revise
Sir,
rent or security deposit? Yes, Tanvi.
सर ये क्वेश्चन नंबर 12 है उसका आंसर डी भी हो सकता है क्या?
नहीं, D नहीं हो सकता because they are stating to hold the security deposit until the end of lease term, not tenancy term, right? And
Okay,
this
sir.
particular, that's why I stated it is technical, right? You don't have to mark D because it doesn't deal with lease, it deals with tenancy.
Yes,
But
sir.
the Barrett language, it contained that to return the security deposit to the tenant before the end of tenancy, right?
Yes, before the end
Okay,
of
sir.
tenancy. Right? Yesterday only we have discussed.
And
Malvi,
here it
remember?
stands at the end of tenancy. So there is only a slight difference in the language.
Yep, yep.
Okay.
Right? Now,
Yes.
which authority has the power to revise rent or security deposit? Which authority has power to revise rent or like the security deposit? This question is from not from yesterday's class. It is before that. What is the correct answer?
Yes, sir.
Rent
C,
controller.
the rent
Rent
control.
controller.
Yes, C, rent controller. What is the notice period required for the landlord to evict a tenant without assigning any reason? If without giving any reason, landlord wants to chuck out the tenant out of his property, what is the time frame?
6
1 month?
months.
Yes, 6 months.
6
Aishwarya,
months.
Malvi, Tanvi, all of you are correct. Question number 15. Can a landlord inspect the accommodation without the tenant's presence? Yes, at any time. No, never. Yes, but during daytime and with prior appointment. Yes, only in case of an emergency. What is the correct answer?
C.
No, never.
C.
No. Its answer is C, Malvi. He can
Okay.
visit. Even if the tenant is not available during the daytime with prior appointment, he can visit. If there is any other adult male member available in case of only female, then he cannot visit. Right? And if she objects, remember it, yesterday we have discussed.
I thought that if female is there, then he needs permission. And also he needs someone to be present. And apart from that, I thought that he needs the presence of, I guess, anyone.
Yes, definitely he needs presence of anyone, but that person should not be the tenant itself. It can be any other person.
Okay, okay, sir.
Now, in case of death of the tenant, who automatically becomes the tenant? Tenant's heir, tenant's spouse, tenant's landlord's nominee.
Tenant's spouse.
B.
Yes, B, Bangalore, tenant spouse. What is the landlord responsibility regarding major structure repair? Major structure repair के regarding landlord की क्या responsibility है? To inform the tenant about the needs of for the repair, to obtain quotes from the contractors for repair, to undertake major structure repairs promptly, to allow the tenant to choose the contractor for repairs. What is the correct answer?
C.
Yes, it's C, Calcutta. Aishwarya, you are right. To undertake major structures and repair it promptly. Question number 18. Can a landlord cut off essential supply like water and electricity to the tenant's accommodation? Yes. If the
No,
tenant
never.
makes default, yes.
No, never.
Yes, its correct answer is C. No, never. What is the purpose of tenancy agreement? What is the purpose of tenancy agreement? To protect the rights and obligation of both landlord and tenant, to ensure the tenant pays the rent on time, to allow the landlord to increase rent at their discretion, to prevent the tenant from making any changes to the property. What is the correct answer?
C,
A.
Ahmedabad.
A.
Yes, A, Agra, Ahmedabad, to protect the rights and obligations of both landlord and tenant. Next, what is tenant's responsibility regarding the cleanliness and hygiene of accommodation? To hire a professional cleaning service, to keep the accommodation clean and hygienic, to allow the landlord to inspect the cleanliness of the accommodation, to inform the landlord of any cleanliness issue.
B.
B, Bangalore. To keep accommodation
Yes.
clean and hygienic.
B.
Yeah, to keep the accommodation clean and hygienic, right? और ये हमने social nuisance में भी इस concept को समझा था. So I think you people are good with section 12. Shall we move towards section 13?
Yes,
हाँ, section
sir.
12 में अभी दो clauses important रहते हैं जिनसे question बनते हैं. So we are going to discuss that and then we are going to move next. Now, अभी हमें पता है कि शेड्यूल आप लोग बताएंगे 1 and 4 किससे डील कर रहा है?
Tenant.
Tenant. Very good.
Tenant.
And schedule 2 and 3?
Landlord.
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 Landlord. Tenant के राइट्स कहाँ पे डिफाइन है? कौन से शेड्यूल में है?
1.
Schedule 1.
और ड्यूटीज?
4.
Schedule 4.
वेरी गुड, फैंटास्टिक. लैंडलॉर्ड के राइट्स?
3.
Schedule 2.
लैंडलॉर्ड के राइट्स, राइट्स.
Okay, that's 2.
हाँ, और ड्यूटीज?
3.
3.
अब देखिए, आगे बढ़ते हैं, अब समझते हैं. नाउ clause number 5. Any willful attempt or an act by the landlord to undermine or deny the tenant's right available to him in the terms of Schedule 1 shall constitute an offence under this act, punishable with not exceeding fine of rupees 5,000 or simple imprisonment for a period not exceeding 3 months or more. Now remember one thing. आपको एक चीज याद रखनी है सीजी रेंट कंट्रोल एक्ट में कहीं पे भी पनिशमेंट का गेम आएगा, एनीवेयर पनिशमेंट का गेम आएगा. यू हैव टू रिमेंबर हर जगह पे पनिशमेंट 5,000 रुपीज और बोथ 3 months imprisonment. ठीक है, यही है हर जगह. लैंडलॉर्ड के अगेंस्ट भी यही है, टेनेंट के अगेंस्ट भी यही है. ठीक है, क्वाइट इजी टू अंडरस्टैंड. नाउ क्लॉज 6 क्या बोल रहा है? एनी विलफुल अटेम्प्ट or act by the tenant to undermine or deny the landlord's right available to him in terms of Schedule 2. shall constitute an offense under this act and punishable with a fine not exceeding rupees 5,000 or simple imprisonment not exceeding 3 months or both. Is it clear? Clause 5 and clause 6 clear है? Simple है? Yes. Is it clear? एक बार बता दीजिए जल्दी से.
Yes.
Yes.
sir.
Perfect. Now, heading towards clause 7. Any attempt by landlord to neglect for unsubstantial or insufficient reasons the obligations enjoined upon him in terms of Schedule 3 shall constitute an offense under this act and shall be punishable for with a fine not exceeding rupees 5,000 or simple imprisonment for a term not exceeding 3 months or both. Clause 7 क्या बोल रहा है? अभी सबसे पहले उन्होंने क्या बोला? लैंडलॉर्ड के जो राइट्स हैं, सॉरी, जो टेनेंट के राइट है, अगर उनको लैंडलॉर्ड नहीं देता है तो लैंडलॉर्ड के अगेंस्ट केस बनेगा और उसे 3 महीने तक की जेल या 5,000 का जुर्माना या दोनों हो सकते हैं। फिर उन्होंने अगले क्लॉज में क्या बोला? क्लॉज 6 में उन्होंने ये चीज हाईलाइट की कि अगर सेम चीज टेनेंट करता है, वो लैंडलॉर्ड के किसी भी राइट को डिनाई करता है या लैंडलॉर्ड के किसी भी राइट को जो शेड्यूल 2 में प्रिस्क्राइब है उसको ओबे नहीं करता है, तो ही शैल बी हेल्ड लायबल। अब क्लॉज 7 और 8 अगेन क्या बोल रहे हैं? ड्यूटीज की बात कर रहे हैं, ठीक है, कि क्लॉज 7 किसकी ड्यूटीज की बात कर रहा है? लैंडलॉर्ड की, क्योंकि हमें पता है शेड्यूल 3 में लैंडलॉर्ड की ड्यूटी है कि लैंडलॉर्ड अगर अपनी ड्यूटी परफॉर्म नहीं करता, ठीक है, मान लेते हैं कि शेड्यूल 1 के अंदर वो किसी टेनेंट के राइट को इंजर नहीं कर रहा है लेकिन अपनी ड्यूटी भी परफॉर्म नहीं कर रहा है, उसको ऑब्लिगेशन दी गई है वो परफॉर्म नहीं कर रहा है, तो भी ही शैल बी लायबल फॉर 5,000 रुपीज का फाइन और 3 मंथ्स इंप्रिजनमेंट और बोथ। क्लॉज 8 अगेन, अगर टेनेंट कोई भी अपनी ऑब्लिगेशन को फुलफिल नहीं करता, ठीक है, वो चाहे लैंडलॉर्ड को अफेक्ट करे या नहीं करे, इट शैल बी कंसीडर्ड एज एन ऑफेंस पनिशेबल विद 3 months imprisonment or fine of rupees 5,000 or both. Simple? Is it clear? देखो बहुत सिंपल सी चीज है, इसके 8 क्लॉज हैं, अगर आप कनेक्ट करोगे तो 1 2 3 4 एक बंडल है, 5 6 7 8 एक बंडल है, ठीक है। क्लॉज 1 में क्या दे रहे हैं? लैंडलॉर्ड्स टेनेंट्स राइट, टेनेंट्स राइट, ठीक है। क्लॉज 2 में क्या है? लैंडलॉर्ड्स राइट। क्लॉज 3 में लैंडलॉर्ड्स ड्यूटी। क्लॉज 4 में टेनेंट्स ड्यूटी। 5 में ऑफेंस बाय लैंडलॉर्ड, ठीक है। 6 में ऑफेंस बाय टेनेंट। 7th में अगेन ऑफेंस बाय लैंडलॉर्ड, इन व्हाट केस? ऑफेंस बाय लैंडलॉर्ड under schedule 3. In the same way, clause 8, offense by tenant under schedule 4. Simple? Is it clear? आठों clause clear है?
Yes, sir.
Perfect. Now heading towards the appellate provision. Now you have to remember सेक्शन 13 में अपील है, ये क्वेश्चन पूछा जा चुका है छत्तीसगढ़ प्रीलिम्स में पहले, ये फाइन का अमाउंट भी पूछा जा चुका है, ये भी पूछा जा चुका है, ठीक है। सो notwithstanding anything in the contrary contained in this act, a landlord or tenant aggrieved by any order of rent controller shall have the right to appeal in the prescribed manner within the prescribed time to the rent control tribunal, ठीक है। And appeal against an order of rent control tribunal shall lie with the Supreme Court. So this is very interesting. What they are stating कि भाई सिंपल, वेरी सिंपल, एक हायरार्की में उन्होंने क्या बोला? सबसे पहले रेंट कंट्रोलर है, फिर रेंट कंट्रोल ट्रिब्यूनल है, अगर उससे भी आप सेटिस्फाइड नहीं है यू कैन मेक एन अपील है सुप्रीम। तो यहाँ पे हाई कोर्ट, डिस्ट्रिक्ट कोर्ट, जो डिस्ट्रिक्ट जज है उनकी हायरार्की को सबसेट या सेट असाइड कर दिया गया। Is it clear? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
But sir, earlier
Perfect.
starting sections, we were reading that after rent controller tribunal comes the High Court, and then that hierarchy we were studying. So that is regarding, sir, what?
Like where?
In the starting sections when we started this act, and that time you were telling that first comes the RC, then RCT, then High Court, then Supreme
So
Court,
under
then
section
appeal.
6.
Under
District.
section 6. इसी बिकॉज देखिए जो आरसीटी है ना, अगर आप आरसीटी का कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन देखेंगे तो आरसीटी में खुद ही एक हाई कोर्ट जज ही बैठा हुआ है, रिटायर्ड हाई कोर्ट जज ही बैठा हुआ है, राइट? आर यू अंडरस्टैंडिंग व्हाट आई एम ट्राइंग टू कन्वे?
Yes, sir.
तो डेफिनेटली उसकी पावर, आई डोंट नो, शायद मैं मिस्टेक कर गया हूं, आई एम नॉट श्योर, अगर ऐसा हुआ है तो दैट इज माय एरर, कि वहां पे हाई कोर्ट का रोल खत्म हो जाता है, बिकॉज वो या तो रिटायर्ड हाई कोर्ट जज होगा या फिर डिस्ट्रिक्ट जज ऑफ सुपर टाइम स्केल का होगा। रिमेंबर इट?
We were just, looking at the hierarchy of this act, basically, in the very first session. So at that time, we were studying that first comes the rent controller, then comes the rent control tribunal, then this above that district court or something, then the like
डिस्ट्रिक्ट कोर्ट,
High Court, and then the
No,
Supreme.
it's directly High Court.
Directly the High Court and then the Supreme Court.
ओके, बट
So
आई
will
थिंक
it
देयर
come
मस्ट,
somewhere in between, or High Court will
नो
not?
इट विल नॉट,
In case of appeal, so or in
section 13 is stating clearly that you will make
Okay.
an appeal to, like, directly Supreme Court. From RCT it will reach to Supreme Court, right?
So, but
Hello?
from 2022 amendment, I guess this subsection 2 has been repealed.
Okay, let me see. Let me just check with it. Okay, I'll just get back to you people on this particular point in the next class. Is it okay? I'll just clarify, right?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Now, power to make rule. ठीक है? Section 13A, power to make rules. ठीक है? The state government may, by notification in the official gazette, make rule to carry out all or any kind of purpose provided under this act. Every rule made under this act shall lie as soon as may be after it is made before the House of Legislature within its session within the total period of 30 days, which may be comprised of one session or two or more successive session, and if before the expiry of the session in which it is led or session immediately following the House agrees. This is same clause जो आपको किसी भी लॉ में जो भी आपके, चाहे वो प्रोटेक्शन ऑफ वुमेन फ्रॉम डोमेस्टिक वायलेंस एक्ट हो, सेक्सुअल हैरेसमेंट ऑफ वुमेन एट वर्कप्लेस रेड्रेसल एक्ट हो, ठीक है, चाहे वो आपका जुवेनाइल जस्टिस एक्ट हो, सब में सेंट्रल या स्टेट गवर्नमेंट के पास सेम ही पावर होती है। ठीक है, कि कोई भी अगर इसमें आपको अमेंडमेंट करना है तो आप उसको स्टेट गवर्नमेंट के पास, स्टेट लेजिस्लेचर में लेके आएंगे, स्टेट लेजिस्लेचर में लेके आएगी स्टेट गवर्नमेंट, और उसके बाद 30 डेज का टाइम पीरियड होगा टू पास है, राइट? एंड अगर वो सेशन बीच में कहीं खत्म हो रहा है तो फिर वो जो अगला सेशन स्टार्ट होगा, जैसे लेट्स अज्यूम कि स्टेट लेजिस्लेटिव असेंबली का मॉनसून सेशन चल रहा है, ठीक है, कोई चेंजेस लाए आप, और वो चेंजेस अभी प्रपोज्ड ही थे, उस पर डिस्कशन ही हो रहा था और सेशन स्टे हो गया, ठीक है, तो जो नेक्स्ट कंसेक्यूटिव सेशन होगा वहां पे वो टाइम पीरियड कैलकुलेट किया जाएगा। इज इट क्लियर? यस?
Okay.
Now, section 14 not important, but इस पे केवल एक ही लाइन है जो हमने पहले भी काफी डिटेल में पढ़ी है कि दिस एक्ट इज गोना रिपील छत्तीसगढ़ अकोमोडेशन कंट्रोल एक्ट 1961, राइट? तो छत्तीसगढ़ अकोमोडेशन कंट्रोल एक्ट 1961 shall be considered as repeal, right? And the repeal under subsection 1 shall not affect the previous operation of this enactment. So repeal and anything done or action taken or deemed to have been done or taken including appointment or delegation made, notification, order, direction or notice issued or rule made by or under the previous or provisions of the repealed enactment shall, so far as it is not inconsistent with the provisions of this act, shall be deemed to have been done or taken under the provision of this act. So what they are stating कि जो भी cases इस act के enforcement से पहले के हैं, they shall be dealt by छत्तीसगढ़ अकोमोडेशन कंट्रोल एक्ट 1961। और अकोमोडेशन कंट्रोल एक्ट के अंदर जो अथॉरिटी बनाई गई, डेलीगेशन बनाए गए, जो पावर्स दी गई जिन जिन अथॉरिटीज को, वो इस एक्ट के इनेक्टमेंट के पहले तक वैसे ही काम करेंगी, और जो केसेस इसके इनेक्टमेंट से पहले आए हैं उनको वो सुनेंगी। लेकिन जो नए केसेस आएंगे दे शैल बी डेल्ट बाय रेंट कंट्रोलर, रेंट कंट्रोल ट्रिब्यूनल एंड सुप्रीम कोर्ट, राइट, इन द हायरार्की। This is what they are trying to convey. Is it clear? कि जो पहले के केस आए हैं,
Yes, sir.
वो जो पहले अथॉरिटी बनी है वो उन केसेस को सुनेगी, कंप्लीट करेगी। ऐसा नहीं है कि 2012 के बाद वो अथॉरिटीज ही डिमिनिश कर दी जाएगी, वो अपने केसेस कंप्लीट करेगी। कोई भी नोटिस सर्कुलर उस लॉ के अंदर निकला है तो उसको प्रिवेल कराया जाए। लेकिन अब जो नई चीजें आएंगी वो इस एक्ट के अंदर। क्लियर?
Yes, sir.
Perfect. So now shall we go for MCQ round 2? Yes, because
Yes,
we
sir.
are done with this act.
Yes, sir.
What is the purpose of Chhattisgarh Rent Control Act? आप लोग बताइए। What is
All
the
of
correct
the
answer?
above.
All of the above. Okay.
D.
D. All of the above. Malvi?
All of the above.
Yes, its correct answer is all of the above. Question number 2.
C, sir. Repeat question.
C.
C. C. Okay. Question number 3. Most of the questions will be repeated because this is a revision thing.
Yes, sir.
Try and
Yes,
understand.
sir.
This is for whole act revision, right? Yes. Question number
3
3.
months,
3
right?
months, right?
3
3
months.
months.
Question number 4.
As per the agreement with the maximum
Yes.
annual.
C.
Perfect. C. Calcutta. Question number 5.
Minor damage to the property.
Minor damage to the property.
Question number 6.
3 months.
3 months.
3 months. 3 months. Okay. I think no, this is not the file. Yep. Question number.
This we
Most
did
of
at
these
the
questions.
starting of the session today.
Okay. 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 ठीक है. So what we will do, like in the next class on Monday, what I'll do, I'll just take the MCQs of the whole Chhattisgarh Rent Control Act and like 50 questions MCQ, right? And
Yes,
along
sir.
with that, this doubt which you people, like I'm also having as of now regarding the hierarchy, that I'll clear in Monday's class, and then we are done with
Okay.
Chhattisgarh Rent Control Act. And now tell me which law or Chhattisgarh GK you want me to start next. Yes.
The land revenue code will be suitable.
CGLRC. Okay. All of you CGLRC?
Sir, according to the connectivity of the acts, like if there is any connecting provisions or acts which we need to understand for concept wise first, then that act first, if it is based for any other act. Otherwise, anything
Okay.
is fine. Like for
Okay, so
example,
I think
before studying any act, evidence act, understanding the concept of evidence act, that way I'm telling. So that you must be knowing. We must not be knowing. So, and if all are
And those
connected
subjects
totally, then anything is
which are to be studied in connection with CGRCA.
let me tell you, basically, CG, as Aishwarya stated, it is in connection with CGRCA, and majorly CGLRC in itself is a complete act, right? And it defines various kind of thing, and it's a bit lengthy also. So we are going to understand and follow CGLRC. Fair enough?
yes, sir. And sir,
Yes, sir.
there are few publications, sir, which has this CGLRC act, correct? So there is Allahabad publication, there is Khetrapal agency. Which ones generally has least number of mistakes and most useful for
I am having this one, Allahabad publication. Allahabad
ELP?
publication.
Okay.
So I find it good. It's Diglo. For me, it is working fine. I'll suggest
Case
to
laws
you
and
people
everything
get.
is there.
It is fine. Even at the back, they have given MCQs also,
Okay, it has
right?
MPs also.
Right?
Okay, sir.
So that is it for the day, guys.
Thank you,
Sir,
sir.
that will be
Yes, sir.
will be starting from Monday only.
From Monday,
Oh.
right?
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank
Take
you.
Thank you,
care.
sir.
Stay healthy, stay happy, and stay safe.
Thank you.